Welcome back to Kingdom Hearts 3. It's been a blast. There's some things to discuss. We are at Monsters Inc. Last time we had the Tangled world happen. We did all the stuff in Tangled and stuff like that. Gotta say, the production pieces of the game so far are kind of awesome. Like, I've never seen the film Tangled, but playing this made me kind of want to watch the movie Tangled, which is kind of surprising. But I kind of really like... I like how big each world is so far. Tangle, without a doubt, had a little more work, seems like, gone into than anything else. But at the same time, I'm kind of skeptical about how big the game really is going to be in terms of that. But we'll see that. We'll see soon. The Pixar-related storylines seem to be unique and not to do with the movies because, as it was said last time, that they are their own canon. They apparently are fit into the Pixar universe. Not that I don't think that's a major deal. They just creates a unique story for it. And whilst I'm thinking that's kind of a cool idea, I kind of, at the same time, kind of wish it was like Toy Story's world was we fight Zurg instead of, you know, what we already have and stuff. I kind of was hoping to fight Zurg at the end rather than all that. I guess, you know, we might return to the world and we might fight Zurg still and he might recur like he does in Toy Story 2. Same for well, Monsters Inc.'s different as well, but my guess is Randall's not in the game, but we'll see. But one thing that I have been thinking about during the course of the week is to do with the organization, right? So I haven't really spoken about the organization much. I've been kind of let the story flowing. There hasn't been too much Kingdom Hearts story, if I'm being honest with you, but it's been very Disney oriented, which is fine. But Marluxia showed up in the Tangled world, right? Now, I don't know if I don't want to know. I don't recall his real name ever being mentioned. But I've been thinking about how there's I don't know if it's a plot hole or it's just they just changed their minds, but it's a bit weird. So the guy who plays the scientist dude in this, is I can't remember his name, but he's called Zexion, I think. In his nobody form is called Zexion, the books guy, right? From Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories and stuff. He was like proper evil and like angry and all this stuff like that. But in this, he's like really like mellowed out and cool. So I thought, well, maybe they're just two different personas, two different people, and they have their own, you know. And that's what they're doing with Sora and Roxas. They're trying to create this whole, you know, Ienzo. Yeah, Ienzo. Thank you. I wonder where Boo's door flew off to. But Marluxia seems to be Marluxia still. Sayek seems to be Sayek still. Their personalities are exactly the same. And I feel like there's just something wrong there. It's like they all have their memories, but if Ienzo has his memory, he seems to be pretty chill about how nuts he was as a nobody. But now it might get brought up later on in the game. I'm just saying at this point in the game, it's kind of a bit frustrating to see that I was expecting Marluxia to be a bit different. And I know Lee or Axel is different, right? And he seems to be more... But you could say that's because of his experience of Roxas, you know? Like, I feel like Axel became a better person as a nobody, not as because he's now suddenly Lee. Whereas Ienzo is completely different to his nobody. But Marluxia seems to be exactly like his nobody. Sayek seems to be exactly the same as his nobody. I know they're infused with Xehanort cells, which is a very Final Fantasy VII plotline, by the way, but we'll worry about that later. But the org right now, something just doesn't feel as fun or as interesting as it was when we were discovering the organization in Kingdom Hearts 2. But there may be, you know, this is just my thoughts of this part of the game. It might get explained later on. I'm sure it will be. But it just feels a bit off there. I feel like they shouldn't... There's not even like... Marluxia seemed exactly like Marluxia. Now, don't get me wrong. I liked Marluxia as Marluxia. But his presence felt wasted. Like, he showed up in the Tangle world, but the events would have happened whether he was there or not. He seemed like he was puppeteering things, but he didn't actually do anything. And it kind of bothered me. I was like, why is he there? I know they're trying to persuade Sora to because they want him to be the retainer and the 13th retainer, or whatever. But it's like it still feels kind of wasted. Xehanor's plan to he wants Zora to become, you know, he wants to put his cells inside. He wants him to be one of the 13, right? But or he wants to abuse the darkness within Sora, which I feel that's the wrong story plot for starters. Sora's not a dark character. Riku was always a dark character. I know Riku's had his redemption arc, but this convenient darkness within Sora just feels forced. It feels forced. He's always done the right thing. So why would he? It's not like he's being manipulated or caved into darkness. He willingly gone into darkness to protect those he cares about. So it's a light move. It's exactly what Aqua did. So I don't really see what the issue is. What games I've played before Kingdom Hearts 3? All of them. Or either that or I've gone into the stories of all of them. But the physical games, apart from anything that's on the Final Mix games, Final Mix sections I've played. I think using nobodies who don't have a heart would be useful if you transfer power. Yeah, but Junior just... Yeah, no, they do explain it, Junior. I know with Sora and how he got caught into darkness, but it was just manipulating, caught off at the end of the game. Yeah, that, even then it felt forced. I've got major issues with Dream Drop Distance. I really didn't like what Dream Drop Distance did. I kind of liked it. It was the time travel thing that ticked me off. I mean, it was just kind of like it felt convenient. It was like, oh, what a bit convenient storytelling. But you know, it is what it is. But I just feel like, yeah, and that's not counting the mechanics of the game. The mechanics of Dream Drop Distance frustrating me to no end. But that's a different conversation right now. While we're on Kingdom Hearts 3, still, I've been enjoying my experience so far, but the Kingdom Hearts parts, you know, the org parts, the Axel part, nothing's really happened yet. Now, it might be too early in the game to say that, but I just kind of felt something about the organization doesn't feel as interesting as it did in Kingdom Hearts 2 so far. But we'll see. Maybe, hopefully it does get better. But for me right now, I just kind of like, I was hoping something was going to happen in Malusha's world when Malusha showed up, but he didn't. And I was like, it was kind of a shame. But, you know, I'm sure that'll pick up later, maybe, hopefully. Malusha's a key character. But the fact that the only thing that bothers me is he's exactly the same character. He still feels like the nobody. Unless maybe they choose to willingly stay as that person. Because unless he was like that before, and, you know, before he became a nobody. Then that wouldn't explain their personality shifts when they become nobodies. So, there's a bit of inconsistency in terms of the characterization. There's nothing wrong with Ienzo flipping to be a good guy. It's more that it doesn't quite make sense. How's it going, Iron Buck? Good to see you. As for Tangled, Disney apparently was very difficult to work with in their recent movies. I think Disney, the reason why Malusha couldn't do much in that world. I'm getting that. I'm getting that Disney have tried to monopolize the game a bit, and that kind of detracts away from Kingdom Hearts, but I'm beginning to feel that, but I don't want to capitalize and make that statement broad until we get to the end of the game and see if that changes. They wouldn't budge on the Kingdom Hearts team, just to follow the movie's plot, not change anything. I also don't agree with different story plots for Pixar. I think it's a bit strange. Don't get me wrong, it's nice to have an original story, but I kind of just want to play the movie version. That's the joy of playing the Disney part of things. You think it's strange to have to focus on a different part of darkness? Darkness we're used to seeing as being pure evil, and evil story isn't evil, but they tried to play on isolation, desolation, and other emotions to make the story give up. That's because not necessarily be darkness, but give up being light is a storyline tactic. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I kind of like, it just felt like they could have just introduced a new character, or there was so much room. Like, they could have honestly just made it a fresh character, and it's just some, you know, it doesn't have to be. I feel like there's a lot of recycled characters as well. Like, this new org, or shall we call it the real org? It just kind of feels annoying because it feels like they're reusing the org thing again. Like, I feel like they could have just gone away from the org being the org, and they're not the organization, and they're something else, the Xehanorts or whatever, right? But no, they're just the same cloaked guys walking around. I know why they wear the cloaks, don't get me wrong, but it's like, it just feels like a lot of, okay, copy this in, do that, you know, reuse this character. Is actually saying, we'll see. Maybe my opinion, hopefully my opinion on that changes. But I'm hoping it does. I'm hoping that. I mean, you got to remember, we've been building up to this game for like since Dream Drop Distance, Birth by Sleep. They've been building up Xehanort to be this mastermind. I want to see some cool stuff happen, and you know, I know we're on the Disney part of the game, but just kind of anxious of where it's going to go and hoping it delivers. That's all. You know. But that's my thought. That's the first time I've really spoke about the Kingdom Hearts story piece in this so far. The rest of the game is great. I'm kind of just actually really enjoying the game. So yeah, I get that, but I just wanted to really talk about, because I've had some time to think about it over the course of the week. I didn't say anything after my first day of playing it, but now on the third day of playing it, I kind of wanted to drive in. We've gone past the first 4 worlds or three and a half worlds, and I think it's a good point to start talking about what they're trying to do. And I kind of just feel like, especially when you see, like, you know, Xemnas, the fact that Xemnas is back. Xemnas was, but he's not. Is he still a nobody? It's not very clear whether he's still a nobody or not. And then the heartless version of Xehanort is, yeah, it's just, yeah, feels kind of odd. There's some things that just don't line up, which I know that they'll probably answer. Don't get me wrong. I just feel like it's a bit all over the place, and people at this point you're looking for answers, you know. But yeah, I'm not saying wow, this game's terrible or anything just for that. I'm just waiting for something to happen. I want to give my thoughts now, just so we see if that changes down the road and see maybe, you know. I think the whole story revolves around Riku going off screen. Well, I hope not, because that would be bad storytelling. Juno Distance is like a redemption arc for Riku. It was. I liked the redemption arc. That's my favorite part in Juno Distance. The Riku redemption kind of thing was really cool. They really told his story really well. And it doesn't even start as a Riku storyline, but then ends up being Riku's main story. And it was nice to see him change from always being miserable and going into darkness. Which is why sometimes when he steps into it in this one, I'm like, bro, stop. You moved on. Like the damsel in distress, and he was a secondary character to the game. Where you play as characters in the game, but your vehicle to the continues. Yeah. I get you. But yeah, anyway, how's it going, Elsma? Monsters Hunter. I mean, Monsters Inc. World. I love the design of the, like, obviously Goofy and Donald look fantastic here. Like, things that are good about the game is, like, this is just great. The Pixar characters are great. The Pixar versions of Donald, Goofy, and Sora. Yeah, but again, that's just reusing. That feels like it's just going to reuse story arcs. But we'll see. I don't know. I wanna. This is my thoughts so far. We'll see how things pan out. I might have a different opinion as we get further on. Just sharing my thoughts up to this point.
We're gonna make it, guy. Don't take too long. We gotta go after that door.
Mike Wazowski. From a short 6-hour power nap. Nice. Can you get it to go boo? Oh, no, you can't. Oh, yeah, we've done all this part. This is, Let me just warm up and remember how to play the game. Okay, cool. Where you going? Goofy, you right there, man? Hope you're enjoying your replay through. This is my first time, so, yeah. Hope you're enjoying your replay through. I like how those go into laughter. Mobile game is important plot information, explanation doesn't do. I agree, that stuff is very annoying. I know, like, they made the mini movie, and obviously they're talking about the, Thanks, Ian. I appreciate you. I know that the reason for that was just to talk about the black box, I assume, because that's the only thing that's really showing up. But look, it's nothing wrong with having side. I've said this about Kingdom Hearts before. My biggest pet peeve of Kingdom Hearts is they release all this these games, but all on different platforms. People who just played the mainline games, because this happens with most games, like they'll play Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 8, Final Fantasy. They don't care about the side games necessarily, or have the patience for it. But it's fine creating side games for the Kingdom Hearts universe, but don't make everything canon. Like, especially like the one that annoys me the most, as much as I kind of enjoy BBS, is that they release that it's not so important now because there's a final mix. You can play all the main games on one download or whatnot, and that's fine, right? But back in the day, if you were Kingdom Hearts 1, you could have get away. You can play Kingdom Hearts 1, skip Chain of Memories, and play Kingdom Hearts 2, and not miss anything major, right? That's fine, right? And they do a massive recap for Chain of Memories pretty much anyway, or they retell the story, so that's fine. But you could get away with between 1 and 2. But even then, Chain of Memories still had important characters that suddenly are missing for Kingdom Hearts 2. But then Kingdom Hearts 2 and 3, you have to know BBS at the very least to know who the main villain in the game is. They introduced the main villain in a PSP game after Kingdom Hearts 2. That's terrible. What kind of storytelling is that when you make it all like universe? They should have just released it on the PS2. I think someone said it was, someone said last year, it was supposed to be a PS3 game, right? And I said this about Crisis Core and Final Fantasy 7 as well. They really should have just put them on the PS3 and called it a day. You know, they don't have to be graphically amazing. They just be as what they are, right? But you should not have released it on the PSP because not everyone had a PSP. And it's not even a Vita, it's a PSP. The bad version of one of it. You know, and like the Dream Drop Distance was released on the 3DS as well. Not even the DS, the 3DS. The DS had the 358 over 2 days. And it's just like, bro, you have to keep buying a console to play a game. And, well, I didn't think PSP's terrible. Well, there's things right and wrong with PSP. But anyway, the fact that they released them on different platforms, Kingdom Hearts, doesn't help. It just, like, so a lot of people probably started 3, only played 2, didn't know what happened in between necessarily. And you're like, I know that they released 2.8 Prologue. When they came out, that was full price. Why should you buy that? Why should you have to buy that? Like, you should just go from 2 to 3. And most people probably skipped that and went from 3 anyway. And all they do is give you is a wall of text for every single game so far, which is very unimmersing. Not very immersion worthy. No one's going to enjoy that, in my opinion. So, terrible organization, and hopefully they never do it again. At least now when we release games, they can just do DLCs and stuff. But they really lost a lot of their fans over it, I would say. Like, now, don't get me wrong, it's fine now because everything's available on one platform. But yeah, there was like the way they tell the story, and then the mobile games is not helping. It's fine to have mobile games, Kingdom Hearts, really cool idea, easy money, right? It's like doing a mobile game of Final Fantasy, easy money. But don't make it canon. Have it in the same universe. It doesn't have to be the same storyline. It's like Star Wars. Before they started doing side stories of Star Wars, I always said, it's such a big universe. It doesn't have to be around Skywalker, you know? And the Jedi. It doesn't even have to be around Jedi and the Sith. They'll never not do that because, you know, people probably just lose their mind. But, you know, there's more to these universes than just nonsense. Anyway, my piece on it. Move forward a bit. How's the sound? Is it too quiet, too loud? I can't tell. Don't have to be able to all of these doors. There we go.
Ready?
Yeah, exactly, Flipsy.
Boo, hold on. Don't want you to get hurt.
I don't have an issue with the mobile game. I have an issue with it trying to make... Wait, is that Randall?
Oh, here we come!
I don't have an issue with the mobile...
I just got a great idea.
It's Randall! Okay, cool. I don't have an issue with mobile games. I have an issue with making really important plot points in the mobile game that people aren't going to play. especially when it's like content stalling for like 5-10 years of a game, you know, like, so it's not always going to be canon storyline, and you feel forced to play it so you don't miss out on something important. Yeah, people are spoiled with YouTube now, but not everybody wants. Yeah, people are spoiled with like, oh, someone will just do a YouTube video of it, right? But not everybody wants to experience it that way. I would like to experience it my way, not have someone tell me their theory or what's happening in a mobile game, you know? Just because I don't want to spend 500 hours playing a mobile game or sifting through it just for a game that's now going to be out of service. Or because mobile games, especially live service games, there's always a day they are unavailable to play. You know? I hope they don't bring in Star Wars and Marvel because I think it's a terrible idea, but it wouldn't surprise me because money. Especially where Disney are now. Union Cross and Dark Row is just so mind-blowing information coming in and being on a gacha game. Well, I think gacha games are fine. I don't have any problem with the gacha game, but it's just, yeah, if people are weak and likely to spend money on it, that's where, you know, they are predatory games at the base of it. But putting in important story plots and like not finishing it just makes things frustrating, and it's not fair to the player base. It's like it's an insult to your fan base. If you're gonna make a mobile game in the same universe, I have no issues against a mobile game on Kingdom Hearts, but don't put important plot points in the game that you need for the Kingdom Hearts experience, because people are gonna be like, "Well, your story makes no sense, man." You know. When the issues with PS3 started, they started console jump. Dude, playing the actual, yeah, read that bit already. I hate it. It's so flipping point, you hate it. I mean, I only saw some of the parts that they covered on the movie thing, but I'm sure there's more. And I said we watched the demo videos, covers them really well afterwards. But even then, I don't want to have, not I just read the demo. It's more of a, I wanted to experience the storytelling, but I'm not also going to watch 6 hours um of cut up YouTube videos of all of the conversations, especially when they're not voice acted. It's just kind of like, it's just uninteresting. It's just bad move from, not even Square's fault. It's more Disney, but I don't. Okay, this is fun, but such strange. Sora's got a gun. His keyblade shoots now. Do I jump? Apparently not. In before there's a trophy to do this without taking damage. Yeah. Okay, I half expected this to happen where you can skate along all of the doors thing, but fun idea.
It's offline! We have to power it up!
Mike Wazowski.
More bad guys.
Bad guys.
Don't worry, I'll watch Boo.
Okay, yeah. Sora, we gotta make Boo laugh to open the door.
Make her laugh.
Hurry, help me take out these goons. Thunder!
I like the designs of the new Heartless. They're kind of fun. Shouldn't have to though. Yeah, I know some mobile games do that where you can watch the cutscene and stuff, but it's not the point. They should have just not made canon material in there. It's fine to see mobile games of your IPs. So they're not gonna. I agree from a business point to do that, right? I get why they do it. I like this. Oh wow, this looks so cool. Wait. These animations are all so good. The reason why they put canon story points in it is because people wouldn't play them otherwise. That's the reality. They know people won't. They know people get suckered in by. I feel like I'm missing out on story here. Which is why the games, all gacha games, despite even if I play some of them, are predatory. And they make millions and millions of dollars and release content at the pace of 5 minutes for the next 6 weeks. It's just not. It's lazy games made, effectively, for how much they make out of it. Is insane. And I say this to someone who knows a lot about gacha. That's why I always kind of like advocate against them, even though I play something. Drive safe, yet. See you soon. So far, I feel like nothing's not making sense because of mobile games, but like everything's fine so far. But
Hey, what are we doing?
okay, that's hilarious. That's so good. Wait, if I've just learned fire, does that mean I can do fire go if I do the power up now?
The door's open.
Okay, we'll cross that bridge later.
Whose door?
Ready? It's time to hitch another ride.
Why does it feel quiet and loud at the same time? I can't tell what the volume is. Mike Wazowski. I kind of do like the Pixar characters in, like seeing like Sully and Mike. I like the fact that you don't have to. One of my favorite additions is that you don't have to kick out a character. Everyone's here for the experience now. The hero journey where you don't need to know exactly where certain characters are though. If you're into Big 1, 2, and 3, it's a trilogy. If you played non-numerical games, it's a great series. Well, the only thing that bothers me in Kingdom Hearts between 2 and 3 is if you went from 2 to 3, you would have absolutely no idea going on. You could probably get away with not playing Gene Dot Distance, right? You wouldn't explain what's happened to Sora and Riku recently, but you can get away with it, right? But they're talking about Xehanort and stuff that they already know information-wise that you don't know the end of Kingdom Hearts 2. That's the problem. Not well. It's not right. Is it Smash Ultimate? Wait, is it the same? What? Actually, Donald does heal. Donald has healed me here. I wonder if there's multiple paths to it. I don't understand this. Do I have to attack this? Oh, take cover. I see it now. Do that. Isn't this exactly the end of Monsters Inc. anyway? Facing Boo's door for all this. You think the Keyblade would open all the doors? You know, game about Kingdom Hearts and doors. Ow! Someone over here. What? Wait, I learned Fire Up, but I don't have it on. What? Nice one, Sully. I love these Zoras that are in the air when I dash around. Oh wait, they all attack? That's kind of like they've really thought about these abilities and how they can line up. Work.
Pool's door should be right around here somewhere.
You're introduced to Shang Tsung. Yeah, I know what you're saying, but it's not like essential. But with this, they kind of like every game follows each other. These are canonically following each other.
Let's see.
I'm just saying, if I was if I was someone who played Kingdom Hearts 2 and then started playing this, I'd have no idea what's going on. I think a lot of people probably felt that. I know they tell you in a log, reading all the text, but nobody wants to read the text when they start their video game.
This door should take us right back to the lab floor.
Again, Organization 13. All of the characters that aren't there because of chain of memories, they're not. That happened. Same situation. Wait, hold on. It said I learned fire up, but where? How does that work? Is it like here? Yeah. At least now that they can just release all the content around each other, which is fine, but yeah. Things could have been done a bit better. Oh, okay. There's a block dash nearby a target. Oh. Oh, okay. It doesn't replace it. All right. It's the same NP, really? Interesting. I thought maybe with the amount of expendable MP the game gives you, maybe it'd like cost me more MP to use. Like, you know how I know this is that. I liked what they did in the Final Fantasy remake, where actually using normal fire is faster than fire red, for example. No, I feel like with the Kingdom Hearts series that you kind of feel like you have to know everything in the side games to really understand all the story. Which is why people say the storylines are so confusing and get lost in Kingdom Hearts. I can see why. I don't think it's storytelling in the games. I think it's just the game's stories are all on different platforms.
There it is!
I think Kingdom Hearts would be bigger if it was all among platform. Let me guess, there's a trick. Yeah. Good old Randall.
Wait! How we take a wrong turn?
Who cares? All that matters is that it's the last turn that you losers are ever gonna take.
Randall?
Who's he?
A creep we banished for trying to collect screams by force. He used to be Boo's scared.
Rah.
How did you even get back here? The door we sent you through is sawdust.
Yeah, and I almost got turned into somebody's wallet. Lucky for me, a real nice guy came along and fixed the door. So here I am. And starting today, I'm numero uno, top of the leaderboard, baby.
Ha! You a top laugh collector? In your dreams, Randall. My laugh totals are off the charts.
Who said anything about collecting laughs? I'm after negative emotions. And my new friends have kindly invaded the factory to get them for me.
Negative emotions?
You can't honestly still care about being top of the charts on the leaderboard since Sully's the CEO now, right? Hello?
Yeah, Organization 13 must be helping them.
Laughter's just not sustainable. Once Junior torts his last chortle, you've gotta start over. But negative energy, especially sadness, give them something that really breaks their little hearts. And they'll stay sad forever. We'll never have to worry about energy again.
We're not gonna let you hurt anyone like that.
Huh?
Not you or your little unversed helpers.
Just try and stop me. You'll see soon enough. I am gonna be a legend around this place.
A legend.
Now, consider your careers officially over.
What?
And that goes for the rest of you, too.
Hey! Where'd he go?
We're in control of this factory now, and I suggested a few improvements. Some real doozies I just know you're gonna love. In fact, you're not getting out of here alive.
That weasel means business. He'll never quit.
We have got to get Boo to safety first. Then we can take care of Randall. Time to find a way out.
Yeah.
Honor and me.
Randall sure does have us trapped.
Randall.
What could
Randall!
Randall be up to this time?
I like you can talk to him.
One of these days, I'm gonna make that slimy creep sorry.
Yeah.
Let me guess, this is the map. Why not show me the map anyway? Like, I don't understand. I still don't get why they do that. Just have the map automatically.
Back off!
Give it to me immediately anyway.
Thunder!
Wait, do I have Thunder Boost and stuff on? Or whatever it's called in this game. It's not called Thunder Boost. But... Fire Boost, Water Boost. Where's Thunder Boost? You're giving me fire, but no... What? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they give it to you straight away. I don't really understand why it's like... Unless it's just to do it for the journals. But... Kind of a waste of test. Like, I said that on, you know what's too? PBS, whichever version in with it. They on both of them, actually. But they do it from all, for some reason. If you hide the map somewhere else, and then you find it eventually, and you go back and read whatever, that's fine. That's a good idea.
Hey! What's with the machines? They've gone totally bonkers!
They've gone bonkers.
There's no way we can take Boo through here safely.
This must be what Randall meant by improvements.
Nothing we can't handle.
Yep.
Sully, maybe you and Mike should take Boo someplace that's safe.
Right.
If you find a contraption controlling those things and smash it, that should do the trick.
Time to parkour my way through this level.
Parts here to avoid the lasers.
I thought there was a chest there. You know there's like a hidden chest around it. I know this. I know Kingdom Hearts way too well. Stop. Oh wow, these actually damage you. Crazy. I'll be real, I can dodge these myself. Oh, you can't roll? Alright. Goofy, get out of there! I'm having to dodge the things.
Oh, I see a machine up there in the cage past the stairs.
Coast is clear. Go!
Goofy is the big brain out of the entire series. He always thinks of good ideas while Donald and Sora are like, what shall we do, guys? Look! It's a big enemy! And Goofy's like, yeah, let's kill him. Imagine that. Oh, I get the minigame. You meant to hide under that, and then you meant to... It wasn't a very well thought of minigame. You were meant to do that to get to the next one. Or you can just run through it. I like this animation.
Sora, look.
There's a save there. Don't bait me with a save, then throw a cutscene in.
Great! The power's out again.
Okay, we know what to do. Gotta find...
Is it just me or Sora's face in this in Monsters Inc. Got the biggest uwu face of all time?
Bingo!
Huh?
Mike? How's that supposed to help? That's good.
Yep. Take it away.
Nice try, Mikey.
What?
I'm not doing this
Wait.
alone.
Hey, you, not me. Come on.
Is he going
Sully.
salmon?
Whoa. No, stop. Sully, not what I had in mind.
Oh, oh, it's on. Nice work, guys.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, what just happened that they made Boo laugh? Okay. I'm with you. I get what's happening. The ball drops. The moment, here you go.
Hello there.
I like how they kept them painted up though.
Boo's laughs
An old
make
game
for
would
some
have just
pretty
reverted and
powerful
back to
energy.
normal.
Just leave it to me.
I feel like the Disney characters are actually here now. Like in the previous games, even 2, it's just the Disney character. They're trying to make a laugh. That's funny. They're like more interactive. They're 100% like there. Like Sully's like trying to make, is literally making Boo laugh and stuff. Whereas before the characters like Aladdin would just stand there and not do anything until like a cutscene happens, kind of thing. Or I can put a camera.
See.
Oh, she's not posing. I guess they're stuck in that animation until I go in it. No, but they pose or they react to the camera, which is kind of funny. But the fact they stayed painted up was good.
Off, kid.
Oh,
It's nice seeing progression in the game. As a dev, from a dev standpoint. Kitty!
Ah, there you are.
Let me guess, Randall's hidden up here.
Oh, that paint was kind of growing on me.
Woo! This is way better.
Oh, well, lasted all of
Ah,
1
hey,
minute.
No, would you cut that out?
She calls him Kitty. I always thought it was Kiddy. Is that news to anyone else, or was it just me? I thought she always called him Kiddy, like big kid. She calls him Kitty.
Boo, come here.
That's me.
Sully, let's get her out of here.
the Heartless are here too?
Yay! It's the most annoying enemies from Aqua's game. Well, it's because they're fighting Heartless and Unversed, so we've already fought the Heartless here once, so that line felt out of place, but we fought the Heartless in the big door room, so I don't know why he's going like surprised that the Heartless are here now, but it was the first time he acknowledged it. Shut up, Randall.
Look who's starting to
Nice.
How to play golf. It's a golf game.
It's only a matter of time.
It's only a matter of... Nice little secret.
Yeah. Huh. Huh. Yeah. Huh. Yeah. Yeah.
I gotta say, revenge is sweet.
Yeah. Huh. Huh. What? Now it's electric fences? Heal!
The fence is electrified. Don't get zapped.
I kind of miss the, as strange it is to say this, I kind of, oh, Donald healed me a bit too late in the game, though. I kind of miss with the,
Here we go.
shot lock, the way the aqua was, where I had to push a button 3 times for it to work. To get a perfect shot. That was a good system. Why did they remove that? Like it rewards you for doing better to getting a perfect shot. Oh, Donald gets Thunder Boost. I don't. Donald doesn't even use Thunder. Oh, my hunch is Thunder has been nerfed anyway. It's probably not as good as it is in Kingdom Hearts 2, let's be honest. And like DPS and stuff. I don't suspect I'll ever see Thunder Boost ever show itself ever again either. It's just a matter of... Welcome back, yeah.
Not this again.
We'll take care of it.
Pretty sure the control panel for this place is upstairs.
You just came from upstairs. That's there. No? Bad joke?
You chumps ever wonder what microwaved popcorn feels like?
All the time, man. I can't see. I got hit anyway. This mini game's pointless.
I decided to ramp things up a little. This next one's a real whopper.
find some ingredients around here.
Oh boy, let's see if there's more.
These Chinese foods universally normal in all Kingdom Hearts universe. Kingdom Hearts 3 so far? You haven't missed anything, don't worry. Randall's showing up now, though. Randall is officially in this game. Yeah, it's going well so far.
Alright, I'll give you that. But no more free.
So give me that one.
It's only
Hey, Roz. Mike Wazowski, you didn't fill out your paperwork again.
Once we get through here, we're clear.
Yep, this is the central control unit for the whole factory. Now, what do you say? We get out of here.
Let me.
Whoa! Hey, hey! Show a little finesse!
Oh.
Let Goofy take over.
Rats! Randall must have messed this up. Nothing works.
Maybe it would be faster to just break it.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Ah!
Hang on.
Oh.
Okay, not the greatest idea from Goofy this time, but sure.
Think I've got a better idea.
Don't
If we
worry.
can just short it out, the lock will disengage. And lucky for us, Boo is a walking energy generator.
However, let's be honest with you, we'd all do what Goofy was saying. Just break it. Hit it. What would Sid do, you know? Kick it. Works.
That might work.
You're our MVP, Boo.
Ooh.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Yee-haw!
I thought Mike was funny because he has the he's like a stand-up comic. Come on, man. Capitalize on that. Oh no, I guess yeah, he tries the movie tries that, but then like the kid doesn't get it.
Hi there!
I'm on it.
I don't think anything's happening though. I feel like the worlds are big, but they don't need to be this big. All I feel like I'm doing is I'm running from room to room, just fighting more Heartless from Unbirth. Which is fine, but no.
Come on.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
Here we go.
I like the animation though. The animation, look at that. Boom.
Light.
That's Unbirth.
Huh?
Fire. Fire.
Sully, you okay?
Set my turrets up and fire.
So long.
Oh, he's protecting Boo. I was like, what are you doing, Sully?
There. Light.
Don't tell me to come on. I'm doing all the work. Donald. Can you believe this guy? That unverse really to pick up the whole camera there, didn't it? Oh, the first time I wanted to use it. How does Link Power even work? Yeah, it's very fun to use. I like all of them so far, actually. Most of them are pretty fun. I like the fact that each Keyblade has its own... I'm sure some are stronger than others in terms of stats. But I like Keyblades not being a stat booster, but more of a having their own gimmick. Kind of wish the Keyblades weren't that cool. Like, you know what? They really like separate usefulness. Like, Kingdom Hearts 1 is always a stat boost, right? The Kingdom Hearts 2, they all had their own ability to a certain degree. Oh, also, it was still stat boost. It was a step in the right direction. Well, this is the longest fight sequence of all time. You wanna die?
Need to thin out their ranks a bit more.
Back off! So long!
What makes all of them like you can use them for anything, or rather you can stick to your favorite one. You know. And then like, what I'm saying, I like stat boosting. I like it in different areas of the game though. That's what I mean. You ate me. And you can have 3 of them on, so you can switch between 3 of them and like combo them together, which I like as well. I like the idea behind it. Also, I love doing this. Like Shotlock having a different use as well, like that. Very cool, very fun. You can dodge away, avoid the attack, and then. See right there, I wish I could push a button there that, you know, if I don't press it in time, it misses. Like a reaction command, but it doesn't have to be triangle. A sequence button.